What's up, my NOFAP brothers? Just like the way I said, I'm gonna be back with another video. How did you like the joke laugh that I did at the end of the previous video? Yeah. You like it or not? Anyway guys, this is Vikas Jayasimha back with another video from the Vikasas. My friends, I just would want to tell you something about this, something in this video which has really inspired me to get a job, to be on NOFAP, and to work more harder in my life to achieve my goal, okay, to go towards my end goal. You know guys, do you ever watch interviews of great actors, of even great sportsmen like Jimmy Kimmel, live? I think you have David Letterman. I think guys, I just would want to tell you one thing. There are a lot of tennis stars like Rafa Nadal, Roger Federer, Andy Murray, who have come on. I think Jimmy Kimmel or someone, right? The live show. And there are lots of people who interview actors or sports person, or like any sports person, not only tennis, like football, soccer. Anyway, have you guys just observed their body language? They're totally charismatic. It's not like good looking. Rafa Nadal is not good looking. He's charismatic. The way he speaks, the way he speaks English and Spanish accent is totally funny. Like people start laughing. Roger Federer started laughing in one of the video. I think after he won the Australian Open, there was an interview with Roger and Rafa. So there, Roger was laughing, like, because Rafa, even though he's so charismatic, even though like I think there's one match of Australian Open game where a lady asks Rafa Nadal to marry her. Man, the way he speaks English and Spanish accent is like a kid speaking in English, right? Without any accent. So if the accent is so funny, then why would a lady would want to marry Rafa? Because he's charismatic. He plays well. He plays tennis very well. He's charismatic. It's not because of his accent. It's not because of his good looks. He's not good looking. Okay, he's just a normal European guy. How any European guy looks. He just looks like that. Spanish guy. Okay, not charismatic. Not very good looking or something like that. Right? I mean. So nowadays, sports, cinema, everything depends upon the talent. So it doesn't mean if you're good looking or if you're not good looking, you're into the sports, you're into a cinema or something like that. Because nowadays, even our industry, Bollywood, is shifting towards more talented actors rather than more good looking actors. Charisma is nothing to do with your good looks. Okay? Personal magnetism has nothing to do with your good looks. It's only with regards to the retention of your Ojas, Shakti, or the charisma, the charismatic fluid that is in your body, which is sticky, right? How many of you guys just give it away thinking I'm gonna get a dopamine hit at that point of time, right? So just look at these actors. Yeah, what I would want to just, as I told just maybe 2 minutes ago, saying that I'm gonna talk about certain actors. 2008, summer of 2008, The Dark Knight. It created a revolution because of the acting of Heath Ledger. The best method actor I have ever come across. One of the best, because a lot of others like Christian Bale, Daniel Day-Lewis is another great actor, great method actor. Yeah, so if you watch his portrayal of Joker, it's the best. Do you think he fapped all the time? Because according to sources, he locked himself up for 6 weeks in a room just to get the mannerisms of the Joker, the laugh, everything. So do you think he fapped? If he would have fapped, just think, if he would have fapped or masturbated, do you think he would have done the role to perfection? No, right? That is called magnetism. That is called charisma. And I think Heath Ledger dated 3 women, so full of magnetism, full of charisma. Not because he was so good looking or something like that. And no one had thought that Heath Ledger would play Joker in The Dark Knight, because he was a heartthrob. He was not a maniac or an actor that can play even an antagonist role in any of the movies, right? But how did he do it? That is called dedication. Charisma comes from dedication. When you're doing the things that you love to do without fapping, with all your might, energy, and your focus, you're going to be charismatic. You're going to be smiling all the time. No one needs you to poke for you to, hey, come on, man, have a smile on your face. Why so serious? Why so serious? No, you need not, man. Just keep smiling all the time, because you're focusing your energy on the things that you would want to accomplish, on the things that you would want to do. Am I right? Yes, I am right, because that is how your personal magnetism comes into picture. One more thing, my friends. I'll put one of the, I think there is a book by name Continence and Retention by Swami Jaspriyananda. What's his name, man? Jagadishwarananda. What he does is, if you want to bring up the personal magnetism and the charisma into your third eye, that is your Ojas Shakti, then you need to focus your energy on the job that you're doing, on the work that you love to do, on the job that you love to do, on something that you really, really, really love to do in your life. So once you do it, what happens is, you're going to be charismatic. You need not try to be charismatic. You just become charismatic all on your own. You don't need an external stimulus for you to be motivated, or for you to be inspired, or even for you to work harder. You're just gonna do it each and every day, no matter what. I think there are lots of actors who have gone on semen retention for streaks. So just look at them in the parties, or even in front of camera. I know that there are people who just fake their smile. They just fake, but there are actors who genuinely smile in front of the camera, even though they are not acting at that point of time. They do smile in front of the camera, so that's genuine. Okay, no one is standing next to him or her and poking him. Just give a smile, have a smile on your face. No, they just do it on their own. Like, maybe sometimes they do it unconsciously, because they are on huge streaks, meditating all the time, and have good disciplines. And there are maybe and that too, this method actors like Christian Bale, Daniel Day-Lewis, man, I don't think they're fat, man. They don't masturbate because they want to keep their charisma alive. They want to keep their magnetism alive. The Batman, Christian Bale, you know his body transformations from the American Psycho to the Machinist to Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, The Fighter. Just look at, I'm gonna put the link in the description below. Just look at that video on YouTube, and you come to know. I mean, like, maybe it took a toll on him physically and emotionally, but even then he never fapped, or else he could not have gone through the body transformation. So guys, he has a very wonderful family, and he's enjoying his body transformations. He won an Oscar for The Fighter, and is living a very good life. Yes, an actor's life is very difficult, because even if he gets paid millions of dollars, the dedication that he puts into a role is excellent. For that, he needs to be charismatic all the time. He needs to always think about the role, get into that, not fapping off on the night, giving that your liquid out in the night for some pixel screens or on that. So man, there are lots of actors who have done that. I think there was a guy, I think there was an American actor who I think he was inspired by Alan Watts, the philosopher, and I think he did his semen retention, and he was celibate. Not even forget about semen retention. He was not even married, so he was celibate for I think an year or two, or maybe more than that. I really don't know his name, but just listen to his audio clip on YouTube. You'll come to know how being celibate increases your Ojas Shakti, makes you more charismatic, makes you more magnetic. You can attract positive people in your life. The law of attraction works for you all the time if you keep doing those things like cycles. And when you just go, I will tell you one thing on semen retention, my friends. What has happened to me is wherever I go, I just smile at a person. Even if that person is really very negative, at least that person, he or she, smiles back at me. So this is what I have experienced of semen retention, and that is totally true. Okay. Look at this. I'm smiling on the camera, right in front of the camera. I'm smiling. So this is what happened with semen retention. Okay. So the Ojas Shakti, when you just try to pull up from the spine, from the basis of the spine to your third eye, and try to explode it onto the universe, you're gonna be a really charismatic guy with a huge amount of discipline towards your life, towards your goals, everything. Okay. Not only that, not only meditating or not only working out, nothing. Your body, your mind is going to be charismatic. Okay, so what I have experienced in the months that I have been on semen retention is really very profound experience, because I have gone on long streaks. I mean, like, I really don't want to go back to fapping. I just don't feel like fapping, and I'm having really wonderful days. I have interviews lined up. I'm just preparing like the method actors prepare for the role. I'm just preparing the way they prepare. I'm just preparing for the interview the way they prepare for the roles. So I'm taking really very seriously, so that when I go to the interview, I need not be scared, or my heartbeat is not going to go up, because they're just recruiters. Even though if I don't get a job in this company, there's always another company where I can get jobs. So I have learned the art of letting go. So I'm really pumped up, energized, and yes, I do have flat lines at times, but it's just a storm. It goes away, right? We all know that. You know, I know it. So stay strong, stay focused, be charismatic, follow the light in your heart, respect people around you. Okay, just don't, even if you can't respect, don't disrespect them. Just say hi, hello, hi. 2008, The Dark Knight, just like the Joker says hi to Harvey Dent, right? Not like that, in fact. So yeah, I have made a video on Joker. You can just check it out in my video playlists. And is life a game? Is life a simulation? The topic for the next video. Are you really inside a simulation, or you're in the real world? What do you think? Put it down in the comment section below. I'm going to put certain things in the description below, right? Okay, my friends. Goodness is absolutely and obviously coming for all of us, right? So let's enjoy our lives together, our days together, and let us all rise together again. Until next time, see you next time, guys. I will always be coming at you. Until next time, peace. You know that, right?